Welcome, everybody, to the first ever review of Monster Hunter Rise here on the Pentacloss channel. We're gonna go ahead and do our review and thoughts, honest opinion of what we think of Monster Hunter Rise. As you can see, I am Hunter Rank 7, roughly 53 hours in, and let's go ahead and start off by talking about what we will be covering in this review. To start off, we're going to be talking about story, graphics, gameplay, and loot. In order to do that, we're going to start off with story. As you see, our hero finds himself in the village of Komura, a village who is on the verge of destruction due to the rampage of monsters. And it seems like you, the main character, are the only hope for the village. Along your journey here, you meet NPCs and characters like Fugen the Elder, Hinoa, and Minoto, which are hub and quest NPCs, along with guild masters, merchants, blacksmith, and so on. That's pretty much it. You are the village's last hope, and off you go. Like other Monster Hunters, the story is bland and at times forgettable. Rise in particular feels like it left wanting more story. And of course, we do know that it isn't complete and we expect a big update in April. But until then, we're gonna go ahead and continue talking about the graphics of Monster Hunter Rise. Graphics, on the other hand, are very promising. For the fact that this is a Switch game, handheld will run a 720 with a 30 frame rate per second, while dock will give you a 180 and up to 45 to 60 frames per second, meaning dock will look a lot more smooth. Although if you are like me, you won't even notice the difference because you are all about the gameplay, which is what we will be talking about next. But for now, let's take a look at how the graphics compare when you are in battle versus when you are just exploring. As you can see, the game does a great job at monster battles. That just happened before our eyes. The Magna Mallow took down the other monster, legit sky battle. So there will be moments where the fights on the screen are a little bit overwhelming. Gameplay is probably the main reason many players will pick up Monster Hunter Rise. You have two options of how you would like to play Rise. The big one is where many players will come, and that is the quest hub. Here, you will have options like the Rampage quest, which is new to Monster Hunter Rise, optional sub quests, and the two big ones, which is Hub Quest Low Rank, which will give you level monsters of 1 to 3, and Hub Quest High Rank, which will give you high rank monsters from 4 up to 7. 7 being the strongest one at the moment. The main reason many Monster Hunter players will come to this one is because this is where you can join quests with other players. Once you accept the quest here, you can come on over to the quest board and your team may join you once in a lobby. If you also want to respond to anybody's quests, you can go ahead and put respond quests, pick the level you want, which one you are looking for, and it will give you a varied option of which ones are available. Another reason why players will also gravitate towards the high rank and low rank is because this is where you will start to get the best gear and weapons in the hub quest. And as we mentioned earlier, we are also given Rampage quests, which will be the new game mode of Rise. But we will cover that more later. For anybody looking for the solo adventure or just the story of Monster Hunter Rise, you come over here to the village quest of Hinoa. Here, you'll have all kinds of optional choices to pick from sub-quests, training quests, which will give you a really good insight of what to expect with the gameplay, and also village quests. Here, you'll also get star levels of the monsters and an expedition tour. As you start off, you will be giving low level monsters to deal with, but as you go forward, you will be fighting the many monsters of the game. Unfortunately though, this is more aimed towards people who are just trying to experience Rise without difficulty or any grind on the gear. You'll get the whole story here, and that'll be pretty much it. You'll have a taste of Rise, but the real game begins at the hub. Finally, the Rampage quest can be a lot of fun with a group. There is high rank and low rank for you as well to pick from. Here, you will have various ways of how you can beat this mode. You are put in an arena with 3 levels and sometimes even more. You are given the option to set up platforms to defend your area. The goal is not to have the monsters break through that gate. If you can survive the waves that are coming and the hordes that run up to you, you will be able to advance to the next area. Once you are ready, you simply press down the right analog stick and you'll be good to go. Another cool thing about this is that you will be given a flare signal where you'll be able to do double damage to the monsters and pretty much take them out instead of using the turrets or the machine guns, which are really cool. Another fun thing is that this mode really feels like a raid type event, and you will get more difficult monsters as you continue forward. My suggestion to anybody is really play this with a group, and you will have the most fun playing it together. As mentioned earlier, the Rampage can be a bit of a difficulty alone and overwhelming. With a group of 4 hunters, this is a blast. It feels like that is the way this mode was intended to be played. Exclusive drops also come from the Rampage gameplay. And that will take us over to what loot we can expect from Monster Hunter Rise. When it comes to weapons, armors, charms, decorations, materials, all of these will come from the monster drops you face. And of course, to get the best gear, you will have to grind and grind repetitively to get the exact thing you need to create a certain set. You get various rewards from carving or capturing monsters. You will also get extra rewards from breaking monster parts. All of these things are important as you hunt monsters. You will have easy monsters and low rank, and you'll have difficult monsters on high rank. The strongest and best gear will be high rank. Just get ready for a challenge because high rank will test you, but that is where the fun begins. Additionally, you have 14 weapons to pick from. And the best thing about using weapons in Monster Hunter Rise is that each weapon is honestly catered to your gameplay. Do you like heavy weapons? Well, we have a greatsword for that. Do you like fast weapons? We have the longsword. Or are you a distance fighter? We have the light bow gun or just a regular old bow. Along with that, there are many other options you have like switch axe, a hammer, and a very favorite of everybody is the hunting horn. So don't worry if you think you're gonna get bored, because you have a lot of weapons to make from the materials you capture and also from all the things you find along the way. As far as armor goes, you could start forging armor the minute you find monsters out and take them out. You'll be starting with some small stuff, but the best part is that the further along you get, the cooler and stronger and just better looking your armor will become. So far, it does take a grind to get the best one, but trust me, it will be worth it once you finally get that sweet armor that you were working so hard to get. So is Monster Hunter Rise worth your money? Yes. You will have countless hours of fun and challenges, not to mention everything else in the village, from the Palico training and the Palumets to the trading section that you have, and just countless things that you could honestly just spend all your time in and just have a blast. This is Panda Claus, and this has been my review on Monster Hunter Rise. Definitely a must buy for any Switch player out there. Stay tuned for some more gameplay and more videos of Monster Hunter Rise here on the Panda Claus channel.